What is this avatar thing that you sent in? I don't know what that is. Hmm? Yes. Welcome in. Well, that's not how we start the stream, is it? Hello, and welcome to another Simi Crafts production. Woot woot! It's stream 75, boys. Look at this nice area. You might notice a few things happening in the background. So I'd like to walk you through some of the things I've done off camera, because it's a busy week for me in Minecraft, I think. I go through times where I don't play as much, and then times where I literally can't stop playing. And nothing is completely done. Nothing is ever done in Minecraft, you know? But I want to continuously, like, build up projects that look good in the process, if that makes any sense. Hello, welcome in, Anna. I'm all right. I've done a lot of Minecraft in the background this week. Didn't really feel like doing much else. Kind of abandoned my chores, but that's okay. Because look at our cute little market stall. Look, let me go walk you over there. And I decorated this pond a little bit more. Now I'm kind of cheating with the shaders on, but it looks pretty good without shaders too. Yeah, I made this. I think this was last stream's project. No, the stream before last. I made this pond, and I've just been decorating it slowly when I can. We have a little bit of lore in this area. And this is something I'm proud of. Yeah, been decorating this slowly but surely. And I made Schmagrit's hut a few weeks ago. Looking pretty nice, if I dare so say myself. Look at this. Very nice. We even got a guy in there, of course. You know who this is. Oh, hang on. Schmagrid. Yes. Hello, Schmagrid. He still thinks he lives at the other village, but he does not. So, you know. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for 2 years now. We hit 2 years this past January. And yeah, I don't always stream, but I try my best to stream every Thursday. And if not, then I try to let people know either on YouTube or the Discord. But this one's not very finished, so let me go show you one that is. We made a banner last time for this area. Very cute. Look at this. And we got a guy in there. We just got to wait for him to wake up. Look at that. Huh? No way. You've been streaming for 3 months. Very nice. Congratulations on that. It's not easy. Like, sometimes you just be talking to nobody, you know? But it's nice. I have a lot of time talking to myself. What? I have a lot of time. I have a good time. I went trading with my other village so that I can level these guys up. Because I want them to sell me quartz so I can finish these market stalls. Because why would I go mining? You know what I mean? Also, like, what do you stream, perchance? You got some viewers. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's always nice when like people decide to hang out for a little while. I still do appreciate my stream time because it's like the only time I get to play Minecraft, and it's the only game that I play. So, oh man, I don't have anything for you, Sammy. I'm sorry. I forgot. All right, are we leveled up? Not quite. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this polished diorite, but you know. Oh, but do you stream Minecraft? What do you stream? And also, is that your like are you commenting on the one that you stream on? Because I if you're streaming Minecraft, girl, I'll go follow you right now. And sometimes arts. What is arts like? Are you saying like arts and crafts, or is that something I'm not familiar with? Arts. I love glazed terracotta. Oh, he needs a name. He needs a name, guys. We need to give him a name. I gave Sammy a name, of course, and Schmagrid. But this is one of the people who were just born nearby. Aha! Quats! This is what I am here for. Thank you very much, sir. And I'm going to go over here where I have some more. Yeah, over here we're still building up the area. We have lots of plans. Off camera I built this too. This, you might be interested in this. I know the normal sheep farm, right? Where it's just one sheep in there. This has 4 different types of sheep in there. And it was made by iCraft MC. Yeah. And look, it's pretty nice. We got a little farm up in here, and I'm basically gonna decorate this as a silo. And that's what I want to do today, is decorate the silo, plan where I'm gonna put some more, and hopefully plant a field. Because I think it's such a easy way of putting a dramatic change to the area without much effort, you know, and much planning, to be fair. But I'm just a guy, man. I'm just a guy that plays Minecraft in my free time, you know. You like make a new logo and overlay for things on your channel with viewers, and that's cool. Oh, I didn't come up with this design. It was iCraft MC on YouTube. Come on. And there's also a version which I'm gonna make, probably not on stream, but you'll see it next time if you decide to come back. Is that it can also be like a sugarcane farm and a bamboo farm, which is super cool. Like, it's so compact. I love 3 wide farms. In the greenhouse over here, in this big yellow and white square, it's gonna be a greenhouse, and it's gonna be mainly decorative to show off all the different types of plants we have, and barrels, of course, to put them in, or chests maybe. um and I want to have like a 1 wide crop farm, and like also for the 2 tall flowers, you know. But there's so many things that you can easily bone meal in this game, and I would like it to be easily accessible and to have a nice place for some of the bees. But there will also be a beehive right here, so this side would be a beehive, and then this would be the guy's house, like a small little hut for it. Slowly but surely, you know. Yes, yes. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure though, because I'm not really in a position to like pay you for your art, and I don't, I don't believe in not paying people for their art. So we shall see. But feel free to like join the Discord if you would like. It should be linked, and that way we can stay in touch just in case. I don't know what I'm doing with this terrain. Just kind of building on it as I go. But I decide I like it, and then I'm like, this is ugly. You know what I mean? Again, I feel like I'm never done with the terrain in Minecraft. But now that we have some more of these quartz, we can finally finish this. I've set up this area to where they cannot jump out. Aw, man. I don't like losing materials. Not at all. And the floor is all honey box so that they can't jump out. And then they get a yellow bed so that they can still sleep, which I think is pretty cool. That's what I think anyhow. Like pitter-pattering around because I didn't really spend that much time today preparing for stream. So now I'm just like, what do I do? I mean, I know what to do, but you know, we got to get there eventually. We can play together, but you're not really good at building. Me, dude, same. I'm pretty much not good at anything else. Like, I have to have like I have to have help for redstone and all that stuff, but I'm trying to learn little by little. It's literally the only game that I play. So I feel like I don't really have much of an excuse. Bruh. I was like, how can I not walk through there? It's because of the pot. But yeah, I wouldn't want to sign up for anything too soon. Plus I quite like my cover. It's stuff I've built, which I think is cool. Maybe in future though. I think this is super cute. I came up with this on stream as well. Yeah. Yeah, definitely I'll be adding you on Discord. Let me write it down too before I forget. This, I literally say it every time. And let me write that down. I'm pretty old in the head in that way. If I don't write it down, it doesn't happen. I'm going to look for Anna on Discord. Heck yeah, man. I have played with some of my other viewers, now turned friends. And by the friends, I mean just one friend, Dayon. He probably won't be able to make it today because it's a little bit late. I usually stream a little earlier in the day. But I will also I do have no qualms like playing with people. Whoever I can play with, I will absolutely play Minecraft with them. Bro, come on. I'm also not a fast player either. It took me like a year just to beat the dragon. We need more quartz. This is ridiculous. You see? This is why you have to have guys to sell you this. Masons are so underrated. Maybe his name will just be Mason. Let's talk about XP. I love villagers. There are people who like hate villagers so bad they like put mods so they don't have any. Yeah, Mason, like house in French. Maison. It's kind of silly. He's gonna be called House then. All right, I'm gonna write down the Discord name. There we go. Written. Very nice. Do you have any plans today, guys? What's the plan for today? It's typically a working day, but I set it up to where I get Thursdays off currently. It's probably going to change though in a few months. Because I'll be moving. Yep, I'll be moving across the state, which is I'll be moving across state lines, which is cool. It's never been to the state I'm about to move to. My plan for this week is to just finish packing the books, honestly. I gotta finish packing the books. It's a big undertaking. This is so cute. We now have, I think, 6. Oh no, we have 7. Ooh, I don't like that. We need to have 8. Ooh, okay. I mean, I know there's going to be one over here. I've decided there's going to be a market stall over here, and this farm is going to be huge. I just have no clue about, when is that farm going to start. Also, what am I going to put in this area? Because I want there to be a farm, and I want it to be a productive farm. I just don't really know what to put here. I don't want anything too tall that's going to, like, I guess, hide any sight lines, And we also have this big field as well over here, which I'm thinking about putting another farm here. And then we have market stall along the area here, along the road. And I think I'll have to push back this terrain on this side and put a retaining wall. Which, you gotta do what you gotta do. I want to have a walkable road here connecting to Schmaggard's hut. And I want to put a little market stall right there on the edge. A bit out of the way. Maybe we can also fit a market stall over here. I don't know. I don't want them to be too many in one spot, but it makes sense to me that they will be closest to the entrances and to each other, right? So it's like a shopping district, if you will. Yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. Lots of big plans. We have this pond, of course, which I'm going to situate a barn somewhere near this place. And also some type of inn, somewhere for people to come and visit and sleep. I'm thinking back here because they can get a nice view of like the cliffs and the dark oak forest. Trying to think if there was anything else that I did off camera. Oh, I did grab some villagers, trap them in close quarters, gave them some food so that hopefully they could breed. Sounds so weird when you say it like that, man. But I got some friends. Hopefully they'd like to stay once I build them a house. Somewhere close by. There it is. See? Lots of them. Oh, very nice. Very nice. They're growing up awesomely. So I'm just going to put a boat out here. And then I'm going to grab one of their beds. I have to be careful about this. Actually, I'm going to let him sleep. I want to have a different one. Yeah, let's get you, friend. Well, he's already got a job. Do I have any more emeralds? Oh, man, I don't. But I've already traded with him. So I will just, oh, well, I don't know. Why is this so difficult? You'll be back? All right. I'll be missing you. Ramen's my partner. Um, yeah, let's take this guy because he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a job. And I want him to enter this boat. Okay. Now, if I open this, he should make a beeline. Aw, man. Beautiful. Don't you love when it works properly like the first time? Now I'm going to go and I'm actually not going to put this debt back down yet, but I will get a lead because you can do this in Java now. It used to be only a Bedrock thing. And I'm going to take this guy upstairs. All right. This is the worst part. The golems. Maybe I'll put an iron farm in this district, but I have one literally across the way, so it works pretty good. I hate building iron farms actually, so I don't think I actually want to do that. Come on. Come on. He needs a name too. A silly name, preferably. Sammy is named after Sam Winchester from Supernatural because it's literally my favorite show of all time. All right, this doesn't. You don't seem like you're gonna break this. That's all right. That's all right. Come on. He could be Dean. Oh my gosh, she's got a cow friend. Come on. Come on, guy. I don't like the idea of trapping Dean in hell, but you know, if that's where he belongs, there's something I can do about it. I hate the part when you're like, it gets broken, the lead on literally everything. They have to fix that because it's ridiculous. Okay. Do we have an empty one nearby? There we go. Yes, we have an empty one. Come on. Come on. No, he broke. Oh, he was so close. Come on, guy. Come on. Ah, shit. Really? Is this what we're going to do? All right. The way to get out of this is to build. See? Now he floats. And then I'm just going to jump. Aha! This one is going to be literally a part of the house structure. So I put these iron blocks here to remind me. A little silly, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Here's the worst part as well is that I built this and oh, holy shit, bro. There's no bed in here. Okay. The worst part is I built this and because I have to take this one out, it's going to be so dumb. So freaking dumb. I'm going to actually take this one. Take that one, keep it. Keep it somewhere for safekeeping. I need to get a yellow dye quickly, so I can dye his bed and then he can get in there. Nope. There it is. Come on. I don't like doing this when the sun is out because they just fucking attach to every work block ever. And the nighttime, they don't want to work. So it's like perfect. Temporary block. Sure. Maybe this place will have a pink floor. Who knows? And then I need to also attach. I've lost a lead. Oh, man. Okay. Now I need to come here. I'm good at building, you think? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I try. You know, this is like my creative outlet or one of my many, to be fair. But I don't consider myself an artist by any stretch of the word. There hopefully, oh man, I don't want this cow to be stuck in there with him. That's kind of sad. But I can't really do anything about it. Man, that's tough. That's tough, no brick, you know what I mean? All right, let's put him there. And then you have to separate the buttons, otherwise they will both go in the same pocket. So there we have it. A guy stuck in here. Oh man, he'll be able to get it out if I don't do something about this. But he shouldn't be able to jump. So I'll just put that temporarily. And now's the most precarious part. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm actually not that sorry. Not that sorry. As long as I'm not hitting the villager. Okay, well look at that. Now he's not going to be stuck anymore. It's merciful, actually. Oh no, I haven't done that yet. I was going to do it on after the stream. Oh man. Okay, wait. Quickly before he wakes up. Quickly before he wakes up. I got to go in there and grab this. Okay. He's still stuck now. I just have to make sure he can't jump and that we close up this. All right, nice. He just needs a job, which should be fine. I'm going to go and grab the grindstone. Wait, is there anything in here? No. All right, I'm going to go and grab the grindstone so that he can have a toolsmith job because I really wanted this guy working here to be a toolsmith. I thought it would be smart that he lives in the shed next to the stables. Oh man, I'm getting lag. I'm getting immense lag right now, bro. Immense lag. I usually don't play with shaders, so that's probably why. I think one of these. Actually, I will leave the grindstone. Take the smithing one because he will be better off selling, buying iron from me. I think. I want to make sure this is like trades that I actually use, you know. I could pause though for a second and add you. This is a storage house I built. I'm not too chuffed with the outside, mainly the roof. I like this yellow though. I really like the yellow. It was Ramen's idea. I like the way that the yellow and the pink are contrasting. And here's the storage room currently. Here's the first floor, kind of set up like a library. And then we have the second floor. And you come up this way. Second floor with an unfinished with an unfinished library, of course. And then I have some sorted stuff. I have almost all the wood types on this side and then a whole bunch of stone types on this side. And it's just a place for me to keep all my stuff in this area. I plan on having multiple storage houses, multiple of the same types of farms. It just makes the most sense to me. And here you go, guy. We need you to have a job. We need you to have a job. The question is, how will you job? How will you take this job? Will you make it easy for me? Because if I put this on top of the honey block, then that was a waste of time. And you know, maybe I should just have that as penalty. I will put that there. He will not be able to jump on it. It'll probably be a while though before he takes it. So let's go around. Maybe we can get him some more flowers. I don't know. It's starting to look populated around here. Do you want to give one of the villagers a name though? You can come up with a name while I add you. Or I can just call it, I can name it after you. Why not? Why not? Although I don't know if you want to be like in prison basically, because these people will never roam. Okay, this is for my good trades. My good trades people, they will never roam. They get a 3x3 block space. And I think that's kinder than a lot of people do, you know? And then we have, I'm going to have free roaming villagers as well, but you know. So here's this guy. He's safe. What do we do now? I guess we can build up. Well, first thing before we build, let me empty out my inventory. So I have plenty of things that do not belong here. Here's another like dump site for me, essentially. And then after stream, I empty these, or I try to empty these and go about my business. I know that I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know anything actually. I'm trying to figure out where to put these few pieces of dirt. That'll do. Okay. I do have this lime green and white wool, which is what I was going to use to tell me where I should put the other silos. So we have one silo here. The only problem is that I don't know how big the other silos are going to be. However, I doubt that they're going to be any bigger than 3x3. Whatever farm I make will have to fit in a 3x3 space if I want to add them in this area, which I think is nice. Having small farms that you can just like run in the background is pretty genius in my opinion. So, but we also want to make sure we're not putting too many of like structures in one spot. So yeah, we have this area here, which I was thinking prime for farmland. I can put, you know, all three of these guys on the same plot of farm. Why not? I like having them close by like my farms because that makes sense. Like this guy will sell what's in here and this guy will sell what's over there. Like I think that makes plenty of sense. Oh man, we should get a loom guy then. We should get a loom guy over here. Shepherd. But yeah, what do I do? Maybe I can just follow the natural sight lines, so this can be a path here. I can connect the path through there. All right, all right. We have a little bit of a start of a plan. So let's take the path. Like so, maybe? I like it to have quite a bit of curve. I think it just adds personality and shape to the area. Can pick up some of these oxidized copper bits as well. This will be for the greenhouse coming soon. I don't know that we will have time to do the greenhouse anytime soon. Probably after we move in April. That seems like a nice time. I feel like springtime is a nice time to build the greenhouse, so maybe next time. Who knows? Who literally knows? I'm just a guy, man, with a full-time job, you know? Wee, wee, wee. And I'm terrible at traversing terrain, apparently. And I get distracted very easily. What was I doing? Oh, we have a path. Right. Let's make this smoother. I know what I want the path to be made out of. It's going to be basalt and deep slate and different types of basalt. Because I saw somebody else do it and I was like, those blocks look really nice together. Full transparency. So that's my plan. I just want to make sure this is like a nice looking sized farm. You know, I can't really tell with this mangrove tree blocking the view, so let's get up here and see what's what. This is the best way to chop down a mangrove tree, hands down. You just climb up there with the vines. Everybody that complains about chopping down mangrove trees or cherry trees, honestly, I think cherry trees are worse. You complain about chopping down this type of tree, the mangrove tree, because you don't use a hoe. Dude, hoes are like magic. You understand? Hoes are beautiful. It should be one of the first things you make in Minecraft. Because how you gonna loot hay bales if you ain't got a hoe? How'd that work? Anywho, I love these things. I also love the moss carpet it leaves, and the mangrove roots. I don't know why it's such a hard word for me to say. Woo! This muddy mangrove root is also going to be a part of the road. Well, it will be muddy. Oh man, a mud farm? A tiny mud farm? Ooh. Ooh. That sounds like fun. Sounds like something I need. A man like me? A man like me could use something like that, you know what I mean? Okay. I probably have collected too much copper, to be fair. Everything, like, in every downtime that I have, I'm just putting down more copper. I just want to see what the shape of things is looking like here. Yeah, you see, I don't really like how this one kind of goes down on just that little edge. Let's go grab some grass. And well, first we're gonna put down some. First we are going to line the pathway with our torches and moss carpet. This is like the worst part of me like getting distracted. But it's, you know, what can I say? It looks dumb. Okay. Looks less dumb now. That's also like the most annoying part, that like clicking sound. And I have it turned almost all the way down. Believe it or not. Dude, oxidized chains look so cool. Dropping off materials for the greenhouse, of course. I can't decide if I want to use regular glass or white glass just quite yet, but, you know, eventually. We'll figure it out. And this box is for building up market stalls, so I'll put some mangrove away. And whatever doesn't fit, I mean, I guess we'll just make it a part of one of the builds. Perfect, perfect. Let's all hydrate for a second because it's 30 minutes in. I want to show you that I'm hydrating also in game. Time to drink water. 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Alright, back to the shenanigans. We don't need the mangrove roots, so I'll just dump them in the dump box. And we'll probably use this chest in some type of building plan. Oh, I needed to grab some doit, right? Alright, well, let's take some of these materials because I know they have a place. Since we have to go into the storage house, we might as well take some things with us. Things that we probably won't be needing anytime soon. I started this village in fall, so it's pretty much like a Halloween town inspired town, if you will. I don't know. Where are my bricks and brethren? Hello? Where are my bricks and brethren? I don't understand. Dripstone. Hello? Where are my... Oh, there they are. They should say it on the front. Oh, there they do. Bricks and brethren. Very nice. I think this is upstairs, but we have edibles downstairs. I have other stuff as well. I wonder if I want to spend the whole time right now putting away things, and I really don't, to be fair. But I do not need it right now. And if we want to prevent having to come back up here, then we are going to have to sort something out, girl. Ah, we have so much stone. Too much stone, some might say. And then in this box, we also have things that we need to get rid of off of our pockets. We always need dark oak down there, but you know, it's fine. And then I've been waiting on doing this for a while. Don't know actually that I needed to do that. Aha! We can finally add the last wood onto the wood wall. Although there's a little bit of stone there. It's kind of annoying, but it's no problem. Okay. Anything else that goes up here? Just a bit. So much birch as well. We can actually... Maybe we use the birch as our, like, usable wood right now. Because we have tons of birch. Tons. I think all of this is downstairs. I don't know why I'm super famous right now. It's always when I'm streaming. My family is like sending me a whole bunch of like pictures and things. Yeah, it's my freaking mom. LOL. I'll text her back when I'm done. I was like, what is going on? All right, let's get back to it, yeah? Very nice. I will text you back, Anna, when stream is over because I just get too distracted. I'm so sorry. Okay, we got those away. We have a spot for all of this wool back here. Right here. Wool. Actually, I want to keep my other wool together. Like all of my colored wool, I want to keep it in like the proper place. And then whenever I have a farm for something, I want to leave it in that farm, basically. Oh yeah, I brought back some more paintings. Anything else on my mind? I don't think so, to be honest. Oh. Okay, and then we have our leaf box with our first mangrove leaves in there. It's pretty cool. The roots I'm actually gonna put with the mud because that's how I'm gonna use them. And then I have my copper box back here. I think in future I want to have for sure more space in between the rows. It's just a little claustrophobic for me. Also, I never sleep. I think it's a waste of time. Unless the birds are out for me, I will be not sleeping. There we go. Putting things away is always nice. It makes me feel like very productive. Okay. Ah, shit. I forgot. I literally went in there for grass and I freaking forgot. Dude. It's right up here, too. It's like so close. What kind of like what was the point of me grabbing this anyways? I think it was just for some terraforming. So let's do some of that. Because I won't be able to know where I'm going to put the other silos until I figured that part out. And also, what is this terrain doing over here? What are we doing with this sim? I have no clue. I imagine there's probably going to be a house right here. Maybe. Another little storage house. Or business. I could put another market stall there, but I don't know about that, honestly. It would fit, you know? Or maybe I put a silo there. Yeah. What if I put a silo there? That's like perfect spot. All right. Let's plan it out. Maybe it makes sense. Cuz it makes sense that it would be close to my house too. I just want to give space that there can be like a farm around the silo, you know? So I guess here's a good spot. Oopsie. All right, silo. Silo is marked in this lime green wool for now. Yeah, this is nice because then it'll be cozy, still up close to the road, but you know, enough space, I think. Maybe we should also bring this back. Kind of like the idea, the look of that more. Like that flows better. You know? Yeah. So all will be replaced in due time. So then we'll have the silo here. You access the silo like so. It'll be a farm, maybe a sugarcane farm. The sugarcane bamboo farm right here that I was telling you about. And we will have the rest of this will be filled in with farmland. And then I was thinking about putting one somewhere over here, but I reckon I should fix up the terrain like I was planning to first. Or was it right here? I'm trying to figure it out. See, because this is very steep when you first walk in through this entrance, and I don't foresee that people are gonna like, not like anybody's gonna live here, but you know, it's my Minecraft world. I want it to be accessible and walkable. Then that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, want to make space for some Slavaruskis. Okay. Alright, we've got the Slavaruskis down. Alright. Why is there a hole here? I don't understand. I don't mind if it gets steep from here on, but like I think I would prefer maybe the path can turn a bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go to the left here. I actually can't believe that it's been 75 streams already. Like, I don't know. I did think we would hit this sooner, but it makes sense, you know? You can't be possibly playing Minecraft every day, not unless it's your job, you know? And I'm very proud of all the progress we've made so far, but I also know that I can make a lot more progress. So it's a nice like little benchmark of being like, oh, okay, you've come this far, which is cool, but what about what you can do next? I'm always the kind of person that like keeps looking at the future. It's something I'm trying to unlearn, but it can definitely give you some needed positivity. If that makes sense. Okay, we are turning the path. For now, I think putting it out this far is fine, because we definitely needed something to kind of anchor it more into the spot. Wow, that's nice. Okay, I like that. I like the way the terrain is looking from this end. Now it's about where do we put the market stall. So let's say you come up here. I imagined it right here on this level. Yeah, time to dig, boys. Time to dig. Yeah, this seems like the best part. And what we can do with this terrain down here is simply fill it in. Or we can leave it alone and we can make a farm out of it. Ah, yeah, I like the idea of putting a farm down here. Just a little farm. Maybe like a flower farm, or maybe just like a couple of spots, like a couple of patches. It can just be like a green space. You don't always need stuff in Minecraft, you know? Okay, this level is not so bad. Trying to sort out where do I want to go with this, because this path will lead you this way, which is cool. We like that. But we also need a path to take us to Hagrid's hut. Hmm. I don't know what to do. Oh, my bad. I wasn't looking at chat. Welcome in, Davis Carla. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I was stuck. I was like, girl, what am I gonna do about this terrain? I think it looks chopped. Oh my god, this is so bad. Look at this line here. You can't really see, but look at this line here. Like, I think it looks so bad. I want to bring this all back, but I feel like I'm supposed to put this out further, and I don't understand. Like, what's not it's not clocking to me. It's just simply not clocking to me. I have no clue. What am I doing today? It's stream number 75. So today I am just trying to build up some silos, and they will all have little farms in them like this, where, as you can see here, we have 4 different types of sheep being sheared. This is a farm designed by iCraft MC, and we're just gonna do some decorating, some farm filling in, hopefully. Mainly focusing on terrain. We've done a few builds in the last few streams, and I've in between episodes I decorated our pond. Maybe we also get some more tropical fish, because that would be nice. So far we only have one in here, and it's the black tang, which is like the exact same color as this basalt, so you really can't see him most of the time, but you'll see him swimming every now and again. Anyways, you said it's nice to hear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just trying to build up some silos. The silos are normally where people keep their crops in real life, for storage, and I just want them to be functional as well as cute. Yeah, Minecraft is for sure my favorite. It's for sure my favorite game. Um, it's the only game I play, because, like, and maybe it's my favorite because it's the only one I really know how to play. But I've tried Sims, and I've tried other, like, similar games, and nothing really clicks the way that Minecraft clicks for me in my head. There's so much that you can do. The job is never done, you know what I mean? What is this terrain? I think I'm gonna have to take away this tree. I planted it here, but I'm gonna have to take it away. Okay. We have no space. Perfect. Why would I want space? Why would I possibly want any inventory space at all? Do I play GTA or COD? Nah, not at all. I don't really care for it. When I was little, my brothers had me playing, and I did not care for it at all. I'm like, definitely palm sweaty knee spaghetti, you know what I mean? I'm a very anxious person. I can't really do scary games, although I love to watch people play them. I can't do them at all, personally. But every now and again, during spooky season, we try to step out of our comfort zone. So there's never a game that's completely off the table for me. I'm still consider myself new to gaming, and like very new to streaming still, even though it's been 2 years. I still feel like I'm new. Let's put all these away. And we don't need those. Okay, cool. All right. Now we have a flat space, but what do we do with it? I do know GTA 6 is on the way, even though it's, I know all the memes. It's been years, right? It's been 84 years and all that, they say. I'm excited though. I'm still gonna be curious about it. I want to kind of look into Assassin's Creed sometime soon. You see how dumb this looks? Do you see how absolutely broken that looks? That's absolutely disgusting. What do we do about this? Like, do I just decimate this entire hill? What do we do? What do we do? Uh, I mean, I was thinking retaining wall, but now I'm looking at this hill and it's looking real out of place. I'm not gonna lie. This whole chunk of hill is looking out of place. Tame the dog. What dog? Yeah, it's dropping on November 19th. Wow, that's crazy. After like 10 years. It's BS. Look how they make people wait. It's ridiculous. All right, we're gonna chop this up. Yeah, we are. We're just gonna go for it. I don't have much space, but we can always go to the storage room and unload. Let's just kind of hack at it and see what kind of like terrain we can unveil, I guess, until it starts looking normal. And if I end up with a fucking retaining wall, then I end up with a retaining wall. It's fine. On the other side, we have quite a bit of them, so it makes sense. I might just full send with the idea. Okay. Make sure we pick up all of our blocks. I don't like wasting things. Let's take a look. You know, that already looks significantly better. But I'm wondering, should I just fill in this little plot here? That will make a lot of space to build, and it'll make space for the path to run through. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. This time they didn't push it back because it's been a long time. Yeah, they better not. I know people that will probably riot if they do. No, Anna, I have not seen it yet. I've saw the notifications, but I haven't looked. If I do, I'll lose focus again. It's just I'll do in like an hour probably. I'll probably stream for like another hour, but when my partner comes back with lunch, I will be taking a little break. We'll do a little bit of AFKing so we can let the wool build up. And maybe some honey, because we always need some of that. Man, I just be moving dirt just to put it back down. It's ridiculous. And I have like very little rhyme or reason for how I'm placing things. I just wanted to mimic natural Minecraft, but also look a little bit better. And it's kind of difficult to do better than Minecraft. So I tried to like emulate what they do and then put a few blocks like so. And I want to make enough room as well for a good field right here. Okay. Very nice. We're doing things. I don't know what we're doing, but stuff is happening. I can't complain. It usually takes me like an hour to put a block down anyways. All right. No problem. You have a great rest of your day. In case you don't come back, and tell your mom I said hi. Don't know why I said it like that. Disregard me. All right. What do we have as far as pathing goes? Yeah, this has to go back just a bit. Like, just the slightest bit. I'm just not digging that at all. Get it? Digging. Anyways. What I can do is start setting up the retaining wall, if that makes sense. I don't like it when it's just jagged like this. Like for there to be some variation. Okay. And then let's go back a few more blocks. Very nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. I don't know. I don't know. We need to put back some torches before things spoon. Okay, let's look at the big view. See, now this is looking way better terrain-wise, and it would make sense if I did decide to put a little market stall right here like I was planning originally. We could do a little market stall, and then we can have the pathway coming through here. We can have another market stall, and we can have a silo down here somewhere. Because market stall, yeah, maybe I'll put a silo back there. All right, let's get low. Let's get low. This is where I plan for the wall to kind of end. So, like so. Why not? Yeah, that looks a little better in my opinion. All right, and then silo time. Oops, that's a little small. I don't like the placement of that. Okay. If that's where it goes, then we're gonna have to put it here. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for 2 years now. 2 years this past January. Yeah. Not too long. Very nice. I think I'm gonna like the silo there a lot. And then let's just fix up this terrain a bit. Hello? What? Dude. You son of a bitch. Where the fuck did you come from? Okay. A little spooky. We actually, we are super close to the little picnic thing that we built on stream 50. To celebrate stream 50, which is cool. Don't know why that's floating, but it's fine. Look, let me show you. Let me show you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me show you though. Look. And let me put the shaders on for you. Just for you. Look at this. Wow. Having a little picnic? Having a little picnic? Yes? Very nice. I love the vibes. The vibes over here is kind of what has helped me to visualize this entire area. It just starts with one little section, you know? This will not be the road. This was just that was just something I was contemplating. But I like our little area, and I'm excited to see how it keeps growing. Be sure to check back in on Thursdays, because that is typically when I stream. I do like the idea of this being a tiny retaining wall. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this. That's where the thing is going, and then I will mark out where the market stall is gonna go. Is it here? Yeah. It takes up, I think, I know the inside is 3 by 3, so it would have to go like so. You hear them? Those night demons? Stop! You have to go to bed. We have to go to bed. Quick. Why am I walking so slow? Oh my gosh, they're gonna beat me up. I wonder if they can hit you in the air. I'll be right back. Gotta use the bathroom. All right, thanks for waiting for me. I was just muted. Oh my god. I don't know how long I was muted for. I was like talking, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 22 followers is crazy. Like I've been streaming for 2 years with mainly like 15, like 10, 15, you know? And I don't mind. I truly just love this game and I just want to play any chance that I can. Um and I want to show people that you don't need to make it your full-time job to love the game, you know? You can't barely hear me? Oh man. It's probably the all the stuff in the background. I gotta get a better mic, but as we said, we on a budget. It's not my full-time job just quite yet, so but yeah, we have some things planned out. Thank y'all so much. I hope you stay around to see it all get built. We also even have a big castle build that we're gonna make probably in summer or fall time. Um that's I think timeline. I just want to be realistic, you know? We got lots of farms to do, lots of silos to build. I will make myself safe. Oh, I am safe. Okay, cool. I'll make myself safe and I'm gonna have lunch and then I'll be right back. But thank you so much. Hope you enjoy this. I'll put on the shaders too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate it. I'll make sure that I also. Did you say that you also stream? And is it on this account? Because I will gladly follow you. Just let me know. Alright, BRB. You do stream, but not right now. That's okay. I can still go follow you. I'm gonna put a note to follow you. Um, and my goal, I would say my main goal is to just freaking build something. I been wanting to build a castle for years. I have built a few things in creative. Actually, you know what? Let me just go real quick. I mean, I don't really know how to I don't know. I think my screen will go black. I'm not sure how to show you what's in my creative world. But I guess if I just go like this, because it's in the same instance, you should still be able to see it. Um, yeah, let me know if you can see this. I'll show you some things. I mainly just want to build, you know? I built this and it was supposed to be a house for a Let's Play series. I'm sorry, the shaders are too bright. I'm so sorry. I built this and I was really fucking proud of it. And the whole point, let me get out of, what am I in right now? Am I flying? Okay, let me show you. I built this thing. It's amazing. I literally spent like a couple hours one day just in creative, and I went crazy. I had a small inspiration pick, and then it basically was, it's such loose inspiration, I can't even call it that. Like, I can't even really call it inspiration ethically, but it's beautiful. It's my it's my starter house that I wanted to make for a Let's Play series. I think I like YouTube a little bit more because I like the ability to edit myself and to have better quality things as well. I was like, why can't I see? Then so that's this floor, and then there's another floor as well. Am I trying to hit affiliate? Of course. That's always like in the back of my head. It would be nice, you know? I'm trying to think, did I skip any floors? No, it just goes straight up from there onto the rooftop garden, which I thought was really cool. We got the enchantment set up, of course, and then rooftop garden with solar panels. Oh man, I love this. You can even see down into the house, which I think is super cool. Yeah, I've also built this little house here that I thought would be cute for like a little starter house. Is it very starter? No. This is a lot of blocks, but you know, that's why I built this one as well. I feel like this is what bitches be saying online is starter. And then I was trying to make a smaller version, but I didn't really care for it. And then this is a house I plan on building for one of our subscribers. So yeah, I am trying to hit the affiliate, but you know, I think I'm trying to encourage people to subscribe. I only have 2 subscribers right now. And yeah, I want to make it a thing that I have like subscriber village, and this will be Dayan's house. He's not here today, Mr. Dayan, but that's okay. He'll probably be here next Thursday. And I want to make a house for every one of my first 10 subscribers to really like stretch that building muscle, you know. But this is the world I've been playing in for 2 years, and I have also another village that I have built up fully, a lot more, but you know, it's not really indicative of my actual skills right now. I built it 2 years ago, you know what I mean? So that's just kind of how it is. Yeah, I got 2 subs right now on Twitch, which is cool. I appreciate it. It's definitely my friend Dayan, and who I met on Twitch, and my partner. And that's it. Which is great. That way I only have 2 houses to build right now, and there's no pressure. So I am chilling. Let me tell you, I'm chilling. You know, I do have a full-time job that I have to work, and only so many days off. So I just trying to do my best, play what I can, and have a good time, hopefully make some friends. All right, I'm gonna go back on mute so I can eat my lunch, but I'm here still. I'll answer any questions you have. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Carla. I'm just trying to survive out here, you know? I'm just trying to make sure the bills are paid. If the bills are paid and I have to work like a full-time job, then that's fine. If the bills are paid and I'm getting money from Twitch or wherever else, then that's great. I can make money doing something I love, but I'm fully aware that's not very common. You know, a lot of people, including myself, including my family, has always had to work. So I'm not sure. Who knows? Who knows what it'll look like? Yeah, 100%. Twitch is better than a 9 to 5. 100%. Especially when that 9 to 5 is not always 9 to 5. Especially when there is no safety nets, like in any job these days. I don't really mind, honestly. I feel like letting it be more organic is what I think I should focus on. I've been a social media manager in past, and I've done it for other people, I've done it for myself, and I never have much joy. I never have much joy when I think about the numbers too much. Especially when I have all of the day-to-day stress, you know, like things happening in politics, and there's a freaking war. There's always a war. And I don't know, I guess I'm just tired. I think I'm just fucking tired. I don't really use IG though. We're probably gonna be better linked up on Discord, or on YouTube as well, because I'm always on YouTube. Always on YouTube. It's okay though. We can still talk though about whatever. We can talk about anything. I don't think that growing is like something I want to do at the cost of my sanity or my content. Because it's not really content for real. I'm just be building shit, whatever comes to my head. No, I don't use Instagram anymore. I think it's been almost 3 years since I've posted something onto Instagram. I hate that platform, honestly. I used to love it. I was on it for like 10 years. I was on it for 10 years, and I don't know. It doesn't resonate the same way that I used to. I'm sick of being sold something all every 5 seconds. I'm sick of seeing things I don't want to see, you know? The algorithm's chopped for sure. And they're selling your data. It's in my bio, my Instagram. I thought it was just my Discord. I don't know. I'll have to check into that. Like I said, it has been a few years since I made this stuff. I should definitely. You're bringing a lot to my attention right now. I'm like, maybe I should fix that on Twitch. It's been there since I made my account. I wonder why, cuz I don't play. Maybe it was one of those things that they like wanted me to link. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that down because I don't use it. If you look on my Instagram, I haven't posted in years. I don't like ever post anything ever. I got a few more bites. I used to take it real seriously. I used to have a lot of fun with Instagram, but I guess I started becoming aware of more things, and it just seemed like silly sometimes. And I think silliness is important, but I just don't know if Instagram's the place that I want to be silly. I have a YouTube channel. I do not have Twitter. I haven't used the Twitter in like a decade. Um, but I literally am only on a couple of platforms for a reason. I have a TikTok as well, but I don't really do things on TikTok very much. I was thinking about in future maybe making like a TikTok for my Minecraft stuff, so I can show like short builds that I make, or things like that, like a little bit of inspo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You add me, I'll add you back for sure. And you can feel free to check out my YouTube channel too. I have Simi Crafts YouTube channel, which is where I put all the VODs that you can see from the last 2 years, and also have a Let's Play series that's gonna come out soon. I just don't know when. Probably in summer though at this point. And I have a main YouTube channel as well, Simi Green, which it's the same as my Instagram. if you were curious. And I do like vlog style content, I do like video essays, I do literally whatever the fuck I feel like doing. Sometimes I be farming, girl. I just do whatever I want. I be just doing whatever I want. If you're down for that kind of vibe, you know, then you can always go subscribe to my main YouTube channel. Good stuff on there, in my opinion. More munching for me. I hope you guys have had lunch or some water or a snack with you. You know, I know it's easy to just get sucked into a stream, but take care of yourself for real. Discord, can you hear me? Discord is linked in my Twitch though. It should be. Oh, it's just a server. Okay, I don't know. How do I share with people what is my Discord? How do I know what my Discord is? Okay, I am just semi green. I'm just semi green. Could you type it in chat for me, Ramen? Cool, cool, cool. Hello, thanks, guys. Definitely be sure to let me know what you think. I'm always open to suggestion and to criticism. Like, it is my belief if you put yourself out there, you know, you got to be aware of what's coming back, right? And I'm no stranger to looking myself in the mirror. So let me know if you have any comments or concerns or anything you'd like to share. Always open to suggestions. And let's get back into it. I was like, why can't I see anything? And I think we're gonna need. What are we gonna make these silos out of? I like the idea of them being. Okay, I have an idea. I've seen people do it before. I've seen people do it before, but I think I want them to be white. I think I want them to be white silos with rust on them. Quick. We need a shulker box. We need an empty shulker box ASAP. Hopefully I can build something in a decent amount of time. Let's put our white blocks in here. Because I probably won't stream for more than you add you, let me know if you get it. Okay, let me check it. How do I check when people add me? Hmm. Where? I don't know what you're talking about. That was a very convoluted way of getting there, but I think I added you back. Okay. I think I added you back. Okay. I'm literally terrible with this stuff. Um I'll put the white blocks in there and let's put the orange blocks in here, I think. Okay, and what else are we gonna need? We're definitely gonna need some calcite, I think. Man, I didn't know I had that much quartz, but it's not really a lot, to be fair. Oops, wrong box. Is there any other white blocks? I was playing with some of these white blocks in another world, and I really like the way they look together. So I think this is gonna be good for me on this front. I can always add white wool as well. Go pick up some white wool. And maybe this end stone might not look bad, but maybe I'm a liar. Who knows? Who knows? Let's take a little bit more birch because it never hurt nobody. And I feel like it makes the most sense for them to have let's do nether brick roofs so we can kind of bring it in to what we have outside on this house. All right, let's see. I think the nether brick is back here. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna need, so we'll just take everything. Why not? I want them to be pretty rusty. Pretty rusty. Also gonna get some red sand up in there. Oh yeah, let's grab the wool. Or did I already move it? We'll take it out of there. And some red sand, which should be over here. And maybe some red sandstone, maybe some regular sandstone, and some also regular sand. We just depleted ourselves. I'm telling you, man, we gotta get more resources. I just feel like we're always grinding for resources, you know? Does it ever feel like that to you? Because to me, that's the whole game. Are you okay? Finally gonna get started building. Let me make sure I eat. Alright, now it is finally time to start building. Let's start with this one, because I think it'll be the most annoying. So, let's figure out what we're gonna do. I want them to be rusty, like I said. That's stripped acacia. And red sand. And maybe let's also get some red sandstone. Oh, we do have. Okay. Never mind. Alright, let's go. Let's go for it. Ain't gonna build itself, am I right? Let's go very broken at the bottom. We'll leave the corners empty for some type of walls, maybe. Maybe some of the nether brick. Slightly different tone. Maybe I might ought to get some terracotta or something, but I don't know. This is pretty bright for... It's like a... Oh, it's a very different color. Wait. Is this one of those things? Okay, it's not that different. It's just a lighting change. Alright. For this part, we're going to have to make it accessible, so maybe a few stairs. Do I have anything like that? It's kind of cool because then we can kind of see what's going on. And then we'll just put a temporary block there so we can go like this. Yeah, you can see it moving, so we'll know if it gets off the track by any chance. We'll go in with some broken bits, like I was saying. keeping that motif. I like to start with my my stuff at the bottom here. Oh, I didn't think about this. Okay, I really didn't think about this, but it's fine. Oh, I forgot about the sand too. But I feel like that's something that might look better on top of that, yeah. And what about red sandstone? What if we don't need the acacia at all? There's a thought. Where is it? I thought I made it. Oh, I thought I was gonna have cut sandstone like that. But I guess I don't. That's fine. I'm not a super big fan of the acacia like this. But it's fine because what it means is that we can maybe use the acacia in the corners. Very nice. We're getting there, we're getting there. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. Building up the first few layers. I'll deal with this situation after. I'll deal with it after. It's not going to look the most stable, but I think it makes sense. It's maybe too much rust. Okay. So we have this like so. Let's go in with our white blocks now. And I think we should probably start with the most yellowy texture. I brought this down because I thought that it would look nice. Let's get all of our textures out so I can know what I'm working with. I think that's all of it. No, this is all of it. Okay. Now it's about arranging them in a way that makes sense. Like color-wise. Alright, I know this one's gonna be somewhere in the middle, I think. Can always use birch stripped as well. But, I don't know. Okay, the brightest thing is this white color for sure. And then we have, is it quartz next? No, it's this. And then birch, and then quartz, right? Maybe we don't use quartz for this purpose. Because I don't have much of it. I don't think we like need it by any chance. The ticking is crazy on that farm. Alright, let me see if I can change the blocks. You hopefully should not be able to hear it anymore. Can you hear anything? Just let me know. And then we will have the shift to birch stripped, I thought, maybe. It's kind of a big jump, to be fair. Okay, let's try sand. Guys, I'm not into it. Hang on. Hang on. What if we go yellowy block and then we went for the birch? Then we went for, well, for the sand, technically, I think. The sand, sandstone, and then birch. That's like how it goes. Where do I fit in the bone block? Because what I really like is the front texture of the bone block. I feel like it would have to go somewhere in between this. But I'm also not, I'm not too sure that I want to add end stone here. A strip log between the regular log and the sand. I don't think so. I don't think so. I tried that and it was very apparent. But I kind of like the bone block there. I think the bone block is a nice transition. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That is super nice, right? Munching. I wish there was a way for me to change out these trap doors for birch ones because that would actually look way better, I think. Look, because the birch trap doors look like this. And I think it would look better for the purpose of what we're doing today. Oops. Oh, we can just put it on the outside like that. Yeah, I like that. It's gonna look a little silly, just a bit. Just the littlest bit silly because, oops. What they don't know, they don't have to know. Okay? Okay. Let's go to the next block. That's gonna be our sandstone. I'm in love with this so far. I think it looks very drastic, very silly, but oh my gosh, should we maybe put the no, I think it makes sense. I think it'll only look the most cool when it's on such a big scale, but man, I don't care. I could have also thrown in a hay bale. I'm not going for textures and colors specifically. I'm just trying to go for what I want to make, you know? No, I'm not even really going for realism. All the rust is at the bottom. I feel like normally the rust is like at the top, but who knows? Who knows? Certainly not me. Certainly not this guy, let me tell you. Okay, okay, let's get in here. We got sandstone, right? Let's put the sandstone there. And then on the next level, we'll have to go with our bone block. I'm gonna have to be up there to do it, I think. Because if I do it like so, it's not too bad. I really like this texture here. It's not too bad. Let's keep going. Um, hmm. I guess let's add a birch. Hmm. Hmm. I can't really add one super close. Hang on. Gotta get tall. I guess I'll add it here. And then let's throw the birch trapdoors over here like we had before. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to stand here. Boom. Boom. Like so. I like that. Okay. We're gonna need some more birch trapdoors, actually. I think this is enough. Wow. I think it's really fitting in with the area nice. Oh! Just don't look at him. Just don't look at him. Nobody make eye contact. There. And now, oh, what he don't know won't hurt him. Said nobody ever, because it's literally false. Um, Okay, if we're going up some more, you know what I haven't played with yet? The sand, the regular sand. So I'm gonna have to incorporate some of that as well. But let's maybe do a birch log. I'm so nervous. This is the worst part to me about like the texturing of it all. It's like, bro, what do I do next? Like, what's most important, you know? All right, and then we're gonna move over here and I'll just put a regular sandstone and then let's put a regular birch on top. Okay. And then we're gonna go down here. Let's add a birch. And let's do sand on top. And then let's do bone block. Yeah, really getting in our bright whites in there. You're kind of hungry? Oh, heck yeah. Go feed yourself, man. Go feed yourself, Carla. You should definitely play Minecraft too. Ramen, you should definitely play Minecraft too. It's always more fun when I'm like talking about blocks that you can see, you know? Let's tower up some more. I think I will probably add a sandstone there. Actually, I take that back. Let's put a sandstone there because there's a sandstone right underneath us. And then we'll add a... Well, what do we put here, guys? I guess let's do a... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Fun fact. I missed a spot. Okay. Let's add sand there. And then let's also add a bone block there. There, boom. Okay. Let's keep going. And then we have birch. And then we also have some of this calcite. And then we have wool. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying here? It's not gonna look the super nicest. Maybe I could have had a little less rust, but you know, it's the idea. It's just the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. Let's add a birch there, and then let's do calcite. Maybe move it over a little bit, and then a bright white block. Don't know why I'm trying to break calcite like that. Actually, I am gonna want this a little taller, I think. I want it taller than this. So let's build up some more again. Ooh, we have an issue, kind of. Okay, we'll have to make sure that we account for it. But what do I want? I want more space here. I want to have more texture, like more space for it. Parkour. Nice, nice. Okay, so if we want more of that, we're gonna have to take away this block here, and then let's add in a piece of sand, and then bone block. Yeah, and then we'll add the birch on top of this one, and then we'll add calcite in the corner there. I think that makes sense. And then we're also gonna bring it up some more, so let's go calcite perhaps. Yeah, let's do calcite and then wool. I don't think I want them too tall, but I think this amount of height is great because, mind you, they're also going to have a little roof over them as well, so we don't want to overdo it. It's a very small build and we want to make a whole lot of these. Okay, we want to make too many of these. Let's see what we got going on this side and how we can stretch it further upwards. Actually, I think this side is fine. Let's just build up and incorporate some things, like some bone, for example. Yeah, we can take away this, I think. Actually, what if I change my mind? Let's add sand and then bone, and then birch up here. And then we can have what can we have here? We can do calcite. And then here we can add a little sand if we wanted to. Or we can add bone. Yeah, I like that. Then we have calcite and wool. Very nice. I really hope that this height is going to be something I like. Let's check. You know, it's not sparking hatred. So You know, we will take what we can. I think it should go up though by many more blocks. I think maybe like maybe at least 2 more blocks high. I think, and we need it big enough that we can put like a ladder, and it would make sense. Okay, I think I know what the gradient is, so I can take this away, and it can stop being in my way. Okay. Let's keep going with this. I think I will take away maybe one of these. I think it's just a little bit too high. But if I remove this, then what do I replace it with? A stone? Sandstone? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so if we go back up, and we're gonna try our best to extend this up some more. Let's do... Let's do birch, calcite, and then wool. Is this enough? Is this enough, please? What's tall enough that like looks like a silo and doesn't interfere with everything else? What do you think? Should I make it a little bit higher? Hmm? 2 more taller than what it is now? Okay. So I have to go back in with my texturing, I think. This is what you get when you when you don't do things in creative first, which I think is fine. We don't have too many of these bone blocks, so I gotta kind of be sparing about it. I actually think birch would look better down here. Ooh, that's nice. Dude, I like the way it looks from this side. Now I just need to make it this on all sides, right? Is this tall enough, do you think? Or should I make it 1 more block higher? You better tell me now. You better tell me now. Okay. Oof. Okay. Let me get up in here. Change this as well. Because I think having some more like space around here will be beneficial. Okay. Hope I can get my blocks back as well. Oh, never getting that one back. Okay. What I was thinking here is little block of sand, right? And then we can have birch. And then we can have more bone. Whoa. I don't know how I like in this so far. A little too close to the project, I think. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then here I'll put birch. And then I'll put wool, I think. All the way up, maybe? You know, mostly. Okay, and if that's the case, maybe I can throw in a birch up here. One of these, and then another wool. You know what would be nice, maybe, is a trapdoor up here. Almost like almost like a window. Maybe a little window up here. You know, I have some orange windows somewhere. Maybe I should go look for that real quick. BRB. I'm so cool. And then I forgot where where I was going. I forgot which way I was oriented. I know I have glass somewhere in this corner. There it is. There it is. Ooh, I can make I can put pink glass in there. Wouldn't that be nice? Pink? Wouldn't a pink glass look nice instead? Ooh, it looks very nice. I like the way it's looking. I really like the way it's looking. Okay, 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 okay. Everybody be calm. Everybody be calm. Ooh, it looks so cool. Be calm though. You gotta be calm. It looks so good. I like this. Oh man. This is cool. Okay. Turning the page to go this way, hopefully. And let's see what we can do about this situation as well. All right, so we're up here and I bet we can throw in yeah, let's get another birch. Perhaps another birch in this corner. And then we can do like bonk, boom boom pow. Wait. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Right beneath this one, we're gonna have the window. Ooh, okay, so this will have to not be a birch. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oops. Okay. I guess we will just make it calcite. Oh, it looks whack. Okay. I guess let's make it bone. Like this. Thinks it looks a little weird, but it's not the worst thing in the whole wide world, you know? So put our little pink glass in there and keep it pushing. Yeah, I like this so far. Building up a little silo. Very fun. It looks very decrepit, which is, you know, the point. I believe. It's my point, at least. Is my point. So, I'm not mad. We're going to continue building. Let's see. How can we make this section also more like sand, more sandy? Okay, here we have this. Okay, I guess we make it like this. I do like the way it looks when there's like a cluster. 1 second. My freaking internet company was calling being like, "Hey, we just want to make sure you're getting all of this stuff out of your deal." Like, no, you're trying to upsell me something and I don't really want that right now. No thanks. I'm trying to sort out what this spot needs and I don't like the way it's looking thus far. Perhaps let's go in with a piece of sand. I don't know what that's gonna look like. But you never know unless you try. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. There are worse things, in fact. I wonder if this side just needs to be a whole bunch of white. You know? Like a lot of it. Like we can go with that one first, and then we can do another birch, and then layer it, you see? And then maybe we have... I guess maybe that we have this here. And then we need wool on us. Not quartz. Wool. Okay. Cool. Calm. Collected. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm digging it, I think. And then let's have... I think we could get away with getting a birch in there. And then let's go like so. Oh yeah, we also need our glass. Glass, of course. And then let's hop up here. Oh no, like so. I don't know if y'all saw that creeper trying to take me out. Right when I got the call too. It's almost like they planned it. I don't know what that's about, Mojang. We're gonna have to get that sorted. You know what I mean? Alright. Okay. I think making this one like that and then going wool is gonna be our best option here. Very nice. I find that I sound so fucking crazy, I think. No! No! My piece of calcite that I worked so hard for. Wait, what? Why do I have no space? I never have any space. Like, what the fuck is the big deal? What's the big idea here? Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm gonna get back, and I'm not gonna be able to get back on the other side. Except I grew vines here, so that's a lie. Look! Shouldn't I stop? What the fuck's happening? I'm so upset. I don't understand. What did I do to deserve this? I planted these, you know? And that was enough. That was all it took. Wow, this is looking good. Half your inventory is bundles? No, it's not! Look at this! Look at this! It's not bundles. It's fucking tools and things that I need. Thank you. Thank you very much. I put all my bundles in a shulker box, actually. Because I was sick of having it take up my space, my inventory space. My precious. Okay, and this is the last wall, but I think that we shouldn't necessarily fix it. I think I like that there's more like yellowy blocks on the other side, and on this side it's not going to be as much yellowy blocks. So we're just going to go straight up and try with our 3 blocks, make something that is fantabulous. Okay? We're going to make something that's fantabulous. Thank you very much for staying along with the ride. Okay, we got these blocks. Actually, I want to take that away. Let's do a wall there. And then if we go up just a bit more, we can put a calcite there, I think. I think that looks nice. I think. Because then we're also going to put a birch here. And then we have to put one of our pink glass panes, of course. And we should probably actually travel in there and take our block back before it's too late. What else can be done on this side? Let's do... I kind of like the idea that it's like snaking up a little bit. I always get to the point where I'm just kind of like putting blocks down when I get more comfortable. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. The main structure of the build is complete. Yes! Huzzah! Progress! Pink blocks and white blocks, whatever we're using / not using. I actually should put that in my other box. There's no space! There's never any space! I don't understand! Why is there never any space? I guess I'll go put these down. And then red block goes there. Nope, no space. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's go put these honey blocks down in one of these containers. This one already has, so we don't need to put any more in there, I think. Yeah, that one already has. We need to find one that doesn't have honey blocks in there. Like this one. Oops. That's freaking spooky. Who did that? I don't know, girl. Stay safe out here. Boom. Another one is complete. Ready for some workers. Okay, and this one also needs to get some TLC. Still working on the honey blocks, slowly but surely. All right, all right. Let's drop off this soil and let's continue. Oh man, looking at it from back here is so cool. Dude. Imagine there's gonna be like 5 more of these. There's gonna be a bajillion more of these, honestly. But I'm very proud of this. It came out exactly how I was thinking. I know that it makes more sense for the rest to be on top, but I don't care. I put the rest on the bottom. That's where it's staying. And now we just need to figure out a little roof for it. And I'm just gonna use nether brick, I think, so I can keep it very, very, very simple. Let's just go in with a bunch of slabberooskies. And maybe perhaps a little bit of stairs. I don't know how I'm gonna need, so I'm just gonna take that much for now. And I feel like I'm probably gonna need more slabberooskies. And just in case, let's just grab this stuff here. And then what we should grab is also some copper for a lightning rod. Just in case. We're gonna have to get lightning rods for all of these, I think. Oh, there. And I'm isn't gonna wax them. I'll just leave them as is. Okay, let's get up to the top. Let's get up to the top. I can't believe I made those stairs and I already had some. I mean, I can believe it. You know, I'm just not happy about it. I'm gonna put this one here in the corners. We're just freestyling it again. As we normally do, to be honest. But at least I can hang lanterns from there. And then we can just go over like this with some slabs. I think what I'm also going to do maybe, I don't really know. I was gonna do like a bottom slab kind of situation. Let me see what it looks like. You know, I actually am not mad at this. So I'm gonna leave it like this and keep going. All right, now into the inside. I'm just gonna put one temporary block so I can put a top slab there. We're going super duper duper simple today. I'm not even, or maybe I should. Okay. Oops, that's upside down. It's not what I meant to do. Why is it doing that? I don't like that. Did I just lose it? I hope not. Okay, temporary block out to the side so I can figure out what's happening here. Why is it doing that? Is it just because it's a bottom slab? Okay. See, this is more like swooped in. I don't know how I feel about this situation. Maybe if they was only here and then on the edges we could go like this. No, I actually feel the opposite. Okay. I'm so sorry. I feel like this is my worst part is the roofs. That's like the one thing I'm like really bad at. Okay, and then let's put another stair. So we have the stairs on the edges, and then in the middle, we're gonna have half slab, which I really think I'm gonna like this. One more spot to fix, I think. Ooh, sun's getting low. And it's almost time to end stream, so... Okay, I'm just looking at this quickly. Is there anything I'm against? Not necessarily. But I don't really know what it is, so... Don't know what to put my finger on. No! Oh, man. I will never get that back. And you know what? I think I wanted it there, too. But probably not. Let's just use a regular slab, and... Then, I guess let's go up... Let's go up on both of these with a stair. Like so. That might be a little bit too pointy for what I'm trying to get at here. I don't think I like this very much. Oh, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. This is ugly. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. I did not like that at all. I wonder if I'm just gonna like it better like this. Let's get off of there so that we can see. You know, this is more of what I'm going for, but it's not enough texture up here, so I think I am gonna have to unfortunately remove the stairs. Nope, that was a fucking slab, and now I feel like I have to get in there. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And that was all of my temporary blocks. Oh my god, I can't even reach that one. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, what did I do to deserve this? I don't know how to... Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I just need to get out of this place and land back on top. Roofs are literally the bane of my existence. It's the worst thing, I think, about building. Whew. That was suave. And you freaking knowed it. Okay. Slab. Fixing this part now. Slab. And then fixing this part now. Slab. I guess it's just gonna be a regular slabbed up freaking roof. Like, boring, but okay. I mean, can I really not make anything out of this? I feel like then you would have to bring up the sides a little. Ooh, I don't like that they don't connect, but you get the like vision, I guess. No, there's just something wrong with it, I think. Okay, what if we abandon what they're supposed to look like? What if that we instead we can make almost not like a watchtower, but I was gonna suggest perhaps maybe we don't need to reinvent the wheel. I was gonna do something like putting like frick using the like fences, but I don't want to waste a bunch of materials and then end up hating it, you know. But I was thinking maybe I could put a slab there and then put this on the edge. Like, I could, is what I'm saying. And this will kind of bring some elevation that I was looking for. I want it to still look like my silo. I don't want it to look like some stranger silo. You know, I like this much better. Actually, I really like this. Okay. And then we'll go in. with the going with these bad boys. And then we'll also go in with this right here. Lightning rod. And now that that's all settled, the only other thing I'm thinking of is maybe some lanterns, perhaps. But, man, I really don't like the way that they're built like that. Man, maybe some chains? It's like somebody's doing some kind of ritual up here. Okay. Last thing is to add the chains on side here. It's a bit too tall. Shit, I put them away? Yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh, are you serious? That one? Yeah. What the fuck? And let's just add a... Let's add a short one in the front here. And then in the back, we add a longer one. And we might have to make some more chains. Okay, one more chain, I think. It's not a problem at all. We can make however many chains we want. I don't know. Looks a bit too uniform on this side for me. I almost want to switch. Yeah, let's switch the heights of these two. It's something I like to do all the time. Switching the heights of my my lanterns. I think it just looks nicer overall. Ugh, I'm gonna have to go back down, grab my chain. It's ridiculous. I know that if I had a gas, it would be easier, but how much easier? Because I've seen some people complain about it. Oh my goodness, guys. We have a silo. Check me out. Hold on. You want the shaders? Hey, hang on. Let's go to bed first. Hang on. Are you ready for this? Wow. A few episodes ago, we had like nothing here. Look at this. This is insane. See if I can't get a good screening. I just don't want any of the hello. I don't want any of the yellow wool in there. That's why I was trying to take a picture without it. Because I kind of wanted to seem like I built a whole bunch more stuff. Don't laugh at me. It's understandable. This is how bitches take their thumbnails. Hold on, let me go back. Wow! Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? Have you ever? Have you ever? Look at this. Oh, kicking my feet and shit. Look at this. Ah! Look at this. I finished. I built this. I built something. Oh, are we liking it? You know, there's only one complaint. I feel like I should add another brick fence. Hang on. I feel like that I should add another brick fence in between. I just fixed all of these. It's going to be so annoying. But unfortunately, I do think it's going to be worth it for the overall like niceness of the bill. Okay? And it will make all the lights hang down just a little bit lower. Yeah, I do like that, unfortunately. Okay, let's fix this really quick. And then we're leaving for today. Because it's been a long stream, guys. And I have still not finished my food. And I'm still pretty hungry. So, I hope you understand. This is the last thing. We're going to take our screenshot. And we're going to be done. Wow. Thank you so much. It's a much longer stream, I think, than we normally do. But only by a little, right? Not by too long. Okay. Chain. Lantern. Wow. I think it makes such a big difference. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This is so weird. I was like, what's happening here? I cannot wait for everything else to be built up. Very nice as well. Okay, cool. Cool. Did I fix them all? Oh, I did. Very nice. Wow, it looks so good. Okay, maybe from this angle over here, I will be able to. You have to like go far and then you zoom in. Those are the unspoken rules. I don't know if I'm far enough. Man, does that look cool! Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of mad. I gotta pick up all these chains. I don't think it looks good in the thumbnail. So I'm gonna remove all the chains and the torches if I have enough space. Because who knows? Who freaking knows? Let's drop some of our things off. There we go. Man, I'm so proud of us. We got a lot of planning done today. So even some terraforming, which is cool. Very cool. Very nice. I'm gonna just drop all the copper in here for now. Actually, I'll put these out. There. Hopefully they will age nicer from there. Okay. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this one more time. If I can stop getting distracted. Okay. Okay. Turning this off. Man, there's still way too many torches for my liking. But from this angle, it kind of looks nice. Wow. Let me walk further up while I do the outro. Okay. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. You guys, like usual, made my day. This was stream 75. And unfortunately, there will not be a stream next week as I will be getting my hair done for my birthday. I'll make sure to put that on YouTube as well and in Discord. If there is a stream, it'll be next Wednesday instead of Thursday. But I am working, so no, I'm off I'm off next Wednesday. So we shall see. Just stay tuned in the Discord and on YouTube. Yes, thank you so much for dipping your little toe in my pond. I will hang out with you guys sometime soon. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. See you later. Scram. Have a good week. Bye.